Right, one of the founding members of the legendary Mbaqanga group, the Mahotella Queens, Nobesuthu Mbadu, has passed away, and that was due to kidney failure. Mbadu joined the Mahotella Queens in 1964, just aged 19. She stopped working in 2017 when her health started deteriorating. For more on the story, we're joined by family spokesperson Vanessa Tloubatla. Thank you, Ms. Tloubatla, for being with us on this very hard night. I'm sure you are the daughter of another queen, Hilda Tloubatla, but you do say that Nobesuthu was like a mother to you. Just tell us a little bit about your relationship.
Yes, thank you, Francis. Mom Nobesuthu was very much like a mother to me. We were very close. I took care of her. I called her as much as I could. She was very quiet, very meek and humble, you know, always in the background. But she was just an amazing, amazing human being. I miss her so much already.
Well, we appreciate you even chatting to us, and our condolences. So that was on a personal level, and what about the music? Because of her health, she wasn't able to perform with the Queens, presumably. Just tell us what her involvement has been in recent years, what she was able to do.
Yes, so she started falling ill in 2017. That's when her health sort of deteriorated. Then she couldn't continue anymore. But I mean, her spirit was still very much, well. It's just that because she had worked on her legs for so many years, she just couldn't perform anymore. So, they passed the baton on to a younger queen. But she was amazing. She, like I said before, she was very quiet, but on that stage, she came alive. She had this alter ego almost, because, you would see her just sitting in the corner just before the show started. And then once she got on that stage, she became somebody else. She was incredible to watch. I think because of that, I got to experience both the behind the scenes and on stage. I would travel with them as much as I could. So I've gone with them to a lot of different shows. I got to see her perform. She was just amazing in that voice. There's no other like it, and we're just so sad.
Yeah. So stories from your mother and from Nobesuthu. Maybe you can just tell us a little bit about being there, not only seeing them perform for the public, but behind the scenes. And like you say, the Queens continues. There's been various iterations. People come and go. But just tell us about the legacy, about the common thread, about the musical legacy of the Queens that still continues, but yes, with different people.
Right. So, I know them obviously from when I was young, so like my recollection of who they are is I remember just admiring them because they used to travel a lot. Back in those days when I was a lot younger, they would travel overseas for sometimes 3-6 months. I wouldn't see my mom, we wouldn't see them at all, we would always just take them to the airport and pick them up from the airport. My family's very big on that. I think we actually, out of the entire group, we're probably the only family that would always be at the airports, and I just remember admiring them from the outfits they would wear, the things that would bring back for us from overseas. And, I mean, just like now, watching the legacy now as an adult is just so amazing, the collaborations that they did, the fact they did a collaboration with the Art of Noise. There's a song called Yebo, and it's a collaboration with the Art of Noise that they did. They were on the David Letterman show. I mean, everybody has done David Letterman overseas, in the US. So it's just, for me, I just wish I could tell people so much more. I want to do a documentary. I want to do a tribute, which she signed off on it, and I was just saying to Uncle Victor Masanda earlier, I said, Uncle Vic, I really wanted her to see the tribute, just to see other people singing her songs and just to be honored. We did an event in April honoring the Mahotella Queens and their legacy, and she was so ill she couldn't physically be there, but she joined us on Zoom. She got to see who was there, she got to speak to everyone, but she was ill, but just to see the smile on her face, and she would say to me, hey, siyabonga mntanami, and she a lot of people know my mom, so when I posted, people thought it was my mom that had left, because when you talk about the Mahotella Queens, people automatically think, oh, Thelle Mogoerane, but this lady contributed so much. She is the Mahotella Queens, and even though she was quiet, she didn't like to do interviews, and she would always say to me, she was very private, and shy, but again, like I said, that alter ego, if you've never seen a Mahotella Queens show with her still alive, and my Mildred and my mother, the original Queens, I'm telling you now, you've missed out on something amazing. But luckily, this history, we've documented these things, we will continue to. I'm just really sad that she won't get to see what's coming.
Yeah, well, our condolences, and thank you for sharing those beautiful memories. That was spokesperson Vanessa Tloubatla. She is the daughter of one of the founding members, Thelle Tloubatla, but remembering Nobesuthu Mbadu there.